Welcome to the Skokie Repertoire Theater. We are so excited that you could be with us this snowy evening. We know there was a little bit of a mix-up out in the parking lot with the darts tournament happening next door, but we're glad you were all able to make your seats and of course join us on this brisk evening. Now, if this is your first time in the theater, this is our 15th year in the space, and we are in the middle of a tremendous season. If you have not already, feel free to check out the box office to get your tickets for the running play of Senator Chihuahua or our next show, The Power of Stretching. We are, of course, sponsored by tonight's sponsor, Jonathan's Cheeses, and we hope that you all enjoy the Jonathan's Cheeses supply inside of our refrigerator. Thank you. Now, on the pianos, we have our lovely accompanist, Mickey Gibbs. And we have a wonderful show for you tonight. I do not want to delay anything further, so of course now, please enjoy the live performance of The Last Santa Claus.
You're early. I have a week.
And yet your departure is still overdue. We have been very generous with our time, Surveyor Nicholas, yet our generosity is running very thin.
I've been stationed here for 500 years. What possible use could I be back at home? Surely the High Father has forgotten my assignment.
You will be stationed as the High Father deems fit.
But if I leave here now, it will mean the end of Christmas altogether. I don't have a successor to maintain the goodwill protocol.
Then Christmas will end as it must. Earth has received its 500-year stimulus of goodwill as decreed by the High Father. It is now time for you to exit. They are on their own.
With more time. I'm working on a solution as we speak. If you give me another month, I can have a successor lined up to maintain the protocol.
1 week.
But that won't be enough time.
1 week, Surveyor Nicholas, that is all you will receive. 1 week, and then I will be forced to rip your soul from this earth, finger by soil-gripping finger.
If I must go in 1 week's time, no one will know what happened to Christmas time, all of the goodwill and children's mirth, nothing but winter's chill will be left on earth. I must find a successor to carry the torch, or it's certain that Christmas will be no more.
Mr. Claus, the latest test results are in. You'd be very pleased, I'm sure of it. Levels of cheer have increased tenfold, and you're right about the milk, whey extract, and supplemented cookies. When subjected to cold wind, their skin maintained a healthy 97 degrees while also displaying a rosy blush in the cheeks. And their size, well, you just have to see it. One rat is the size of a football. If you take a look here, Mr. Claus, is everything all right?
It must be. It must be a riot down there with all the lab coats. Real exciting stuff. A football, you say?
That's right. We've hit a point of a plateau. Test results are stable. In a few weeks, we can narrow down a few candidates for trials.
A few weeks? No, we don't have a few weeks. Let's narrow that down a little bit. When can you be ready for the first procedure?
First trial, we haven't even identified a suitable candidate yet. We still need to collect preliminary samples before we can dial in the procedure.
How long?
9 days?
You have 6.
Sir, this is highly dangerous. We're not even sure if this could work on an elf. Who would be bold enough to volunteer for this?
You don't worry about that. I'm having dinner with our candidate tonight.
Can you believe it? Santa Claus. The Santa Claus. In our very own home. Sitting at our very own dinner table. He knew my name. He knew your name. I went to introduce you and he said,
Well, it's lovely to meet you, Lady Peppermint, and how are the things in communications?
he knew everything about us. He puts Dijon mustard on his hamburgers. He's so cool. And to think he wants me, to be his personal second in command. I feel 10 feet tall right now. You're awfully quiet.
I'm reading,
You're doing an I Spy.
and it's riveting.
Come on, you have to say something. Wasn't tonight exciting?
Exciting. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still shaking.
Well, go shake somewhere else. You're making it harder for me to spy.
Do you want to talk about the other thing?
I can't even begin to imagine what there is to talk about. You're saying no.
No? In what world would I turn this down?
In the sane worlds. In the world where you're my husband.
Yeah. Well, your husband could be the next Santa Claus. What about that world?
In that world, I don't have a husband. I can't follow you into that world. And I want you to stay in this world, as you.
When were you going to share all this with me?
To be honest, I just plan to wait you out. Let you sleep on it, and leave the idea in your dreams, where it belongs.
Peppermint. I know this seems like a drastic change, but the job is nothing to be scared of. I mean, I'll still be the same man you married. Sure, I might put on a little weight from a few extra cookies, but it'd still be me. Even with all the millions of kids in the world waiting on me, they'd still come second to you. Nothing is going to change. And just think, when I get this job...
I don't care about the job. Weren't you listening to him? He mentioned a procedure.
Oh, that was a little medical test they have.
An experimental procedure. They're gonna pump you full of who knows what. They don't even know if it'll work. Now how's that some big honor, being Santa's guinea pig for his science experiment?
I don't know if that's true.
That's the problem. You don't know. You're letting Santa just use you.
Well, he says it's a great opportunity.
He's not your friend, Ginger. He's your boss. And he shouldn't be able to force you to change your body.
He's not. He can't. I'll talk to him tomorrow.
You're going to tell him no.
I'll tell him. Don't worry about it, honey. Get some sleep. What am I gonna tell him? What am I gonna tell him? Do I tell him that I need more time to think? That I'm not feeling my best? Santa, Mr. Claus, I'm a little under the weather, and I'd hate to slow you down out there in the cold air. What if we wait till next season? No, that won't work. Santa, I was thinking, what if we set up a bit of spring training? Really get myself in shape for the big procedure. I don't want to sprain my cow bone. Oh, that's a bone unique to elf anatomy. It would make sense as to why you're unfamiliar. Oh, that's stupid. What do I tell them? Do I tell them that my wife is scared? Or that she's worried he's gonna stick me with a needle and I'm gonna pop like a balloon? Or that he's gonna put me in a paint can shaker and scramble my brain to elf mush? Or that she's worried that he's gonna replace all my blood with hippo blood and just leave my wife with a jar of elf blood to hold at night? Do I tell him that I'm scared of that? Do I tell him that I feel like he's rushing into this? Do I tell him I'm afraid of being a guinea pig? I need to tell him that I need time to think. I need time to think. Wait a little moment, maybe we can figure it out. Not right now. I'm just not ready to grow. But in time, I'll be the greatest living Santa. They'll make a motion picture about how they made a Santa out of elf like me. I need time to think. Wait a little moment, I just need a little more time. Wait a little moment for me. I'm just not ready, I'm just not ready, I'm just not ready to grow.
Ginger, my boy, what is it you needed to tell me?
Yeah, so I was hoping to have a word.
Before we get into that, I've got some reading the boys in the lab wanted me to give you. Something about fasting, having an empty stomach.
Okay, so about the procedure, actually.
And, before we do all that, you're gonna have to get your measurements taken. We don't want you growing out of your wardrobe with nothing to wear.
Okay, so that's actually kind of what I wanted to talk about.
I mean, it's gonna be impressive. You should see the size of the guinea pigs in the lab. They look like furry hams.
What if I'm not sure I want to? Like, what if I want to, but I'm just not ready? Like, I just need some more time to think about it. I just need some more time to prepare.
Ginger, the one thing we do not have is time.
Well, maybe if we could see if there's someone else, like another candidate. Or
There is no one else. There is no buddy. There is no waiting or deliberating. There are no second thoughts or second chances. We will have one shot at this. And come end of the week, I will need an elf. And it will not just be any elf, it will be you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Dismissed. Ginger, I know it's a tough break, but we're all doing what we can to keep Christmas alive.
In my lap, I got the judge's dog in my right hand and 64 slices of American cheese on the bailiff's bald head. I still managed to pull out a win.
You call 40 hours of community service a win?
In the shade, sir, in the shade.
Well, I can't say there's as many steamy cases in corporate law. The dollars do keep me in Tunisian silk and driving the latest coupe out of Italy.
Well, speaking of bottom dollars, or dollars and bottoms, hey, Robin, how are things in, what is it, Manic Law?
Magic law.
Yeah, dummy. Magic law is the one with ghouls and goblins. Manic law is the one with actual gladiators.
Well, actually, actually, goblins don't really have any magical powers or relics, and so therefore they're designated under forest law, and that's handled by the DNR typically.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take credit away from the park rangers.
Now, I'm sure Robin's had her fair share of groundbreaking cases, haven't you? Maybe unicorn poaching, fountain of youth mineral rights.
You know, things have been kind of light the last year, actually.
What, you haven't had a single case since you passed the bar?
No.
My God, Robin, that's brutal. From the top of the class to the least billed lawyer in all of the Northern Hemisphere.
Well, here's to hoping a centaur slips and falls in a 7-Eleven.
Hey, do you think it's still called an ambulance chaser if they have to go to the hospital on a flatbed? Hey, no, but seriously. Let's have a toast to the bright young faces shaping the next generation of law. And Robin.
Like, I'm gonna take a break from the frying pan and go grab another drink.
Oh, while you're up there, you should ask if they're hiring.
Can I close out?
Yeah, one sec.
Thanks.
That's tough. A chance to be the Santa Claus. But would you want to give up all the good parts of being an elf?
I don't know if I even have a choice. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to work with Santa Claus, delivering presents on Christmas Eve, driving the sleigh. But to give up what makes me an elf, what makes me me, I don't know if I want that change.
That's rough. So, if you say no, are you booted?
If I say no, it sounds like my time as a North Pole elf is done. There goes my home, my job, my friends. Maybe I can find something in the South Pole coal mines.
I'll take your case.
My what?
Another high C for my client here. And go ahead and transfer this over to my corporate card.
Yeah, it's in the back.
Ma'am, you seem to be mistaken. I'm not looking for a lawyer.
Sure you are. You're gonna need somebody up there on your bench. You can't represent yourself.
When am I representing myself?
When we sue your boss.
When we sue Santa Claus.
Sue? Sue? Who said anything about suing Santa? He is magical treasure, and on top of that, my employer.
Exactly. And such demands over person and body cannot be made by said employer. You're looking at an open and shut case, my friend. One that will grant you a healthy payout even after my 45% fee.
Man, you seem to be mistaken. I'm in package wrapping. I'm not someone that can afford a lawyer.
That is the beauty here. I am so confident in my track record with cases like yours. I'm prepared to work on contingency. That means you don't spend a dime until we win, and even after I collect my 55% fee off the top, you've never spent a penny.
Wait, so you've seen cases like mine before?
Loads. This situation's not unique.
In the end, are they happy?
In the end, we'll both be rich. Now let's start at the beginning. Can you tell me your current position under Mr. Claus? Look, I can't tell you that everybody's going to leave happy, but I can guarantee you that you're going to walk out of that courtroom your own elf with the power to make your own decisions.
So I started at the North Pole as an intern.
Sir, do you have a moment? I have tremendous news.
Do you, my boy? Well, out with it.
Against my previous estimates, we're well within the new timeline. Ginger's DNA is a genetic rabbit's foot, and every trial we throw at the blood samples returns positive.
Attaboy, I knew you could do it. I'm sure had I asked, you boys could have turned a reindeer amphibious.
That might be an easier task than this, I reckon. This volunteer, he really is the perfect match.
I suspected as much. That's Ginger. He's a good lad. Strong head on those shoulders.
So we're all very excited down at the lab to begin subject testing. When can we meet him? Once we have Ginger in the lab, we can progress.
Well, Ginger is handing off a few of his responsibilities at the moment before he can jump right into the project. How about you complete some of the trials that you're confident in, and he can jump in right when it's time to start the procedure?
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll need the utmost confidence before we can approve.
You worry about having the procedure ready, and I'll worry about our golden boy, Ginger.
All right. Okay.
Are you Mr. Claus?
What? No.
How was I supposed to know? I've never met the guy.
Are you?
Santa Claus?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, just collecting my thoughts. I thought you'd be a little more, Santa.
Oh, my winter's cap.
Yeah.
We're indoors.
Well, I figured when you meet somebody for the first time, you'd throw on a little of the regalia.
Well, I'm sorry, Robin. I didn't know I'd be seeing you today.
But you know who I am?
I know everyone. And I know you've been a bright young lawyer and you've had a rough first year, but I want you to know that I'm proud of you.
Oof. That makes this next part really hard. Mr. Claus, you've been served.
Served? What? You little prick! I thought you were here to recall some lead paint or some shit.
Lead paint? What happened to being proud of me?
I was proud of you when you weren't suing me. Labor rights? Elf labor rights? You've got to be joking with me.
You'll find that your employee Ginger is well within his rights.
Ginger's not an employee, he's an elf. He wasn't hired, he came with the building.
The Magical Resources and Labor Force Act of 1978 clearly classifies any magically enhanced workforce as employees, and therefore they are protected under the same labor laws as the nearest sovereign governing body, which in your case is Greenland.
Damn it!
Therefore, Ginger is suing for emancipation as well to deny unreasonable requests from his employer.
This must be some kind of a mistake. I spoke to Ginger yesterday. He was excited for the opportunity. He volunteered.
It's your belief that he volunteered without coercion?
Well, no, I mean, I guess he kind of did.
None of these decisions were made with managerial influence?
I'm sure this is some kind of a misunderstanding. If I can just speak to Ginger, I'm sure that he would be able to understand if I just talked to him more.
No, I'm sorry, you'll have no further contact with my client until the case is concluded.
This is outrageous. He already agreed that when he spoke to me...
Look, I'm gonna give you a little advice because you got me a Barbie Jeep when I was younger. Lawyer up. Get your story straight. All right, I'm scheduling the preliminary hearing for in 2 days. We'll hit the trial hit jury by trial in 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks. In 3 weeks, you will be 5 million light years away. Why even bother your mind with such trivial earth squabble?
Can you leave my time here on Earth? I still have time, and it's mine alone.
Just a few spotted breaths in infinity. None of these arguments will make sense. They will be just a hair's width on the clock face. Don't worry, ready yourself.
But I need to stay because Christmas is worth it. It means so much to this planet and these people.
Just like a sugar cube means so much to an ant.
I have a week. Let me be.
The Pie Father permitted you grace Surveyor Nicholas, but he could just as easily remove you from this mission if you are perceived as a threat.
But that's not fair! I mean, that would be unreasonable for Ginger to undergo such a long procedure. If we need to get this done, let's get this done now. I can be ready in 2 days.
Excellent. I'll see you in court.
Extra! Read all about it! The big man in red is having his day in court. Local elf nobody Ginger P. Snap and failed lawyer Robin Fletcher sue Father Christmas on the basis of workers' rights violations. Read all about it!
Did you hear? They got a Santa Claus in hot water over the courthouse. I heard it on the radio this morning.
Hey, what's this about Santa getting sued? Didn't they do that on Miracle on 34th Street?
No, it's different this time. I think it's different this time.
Hey, kid, let me see one of those. What do you mean it's different? They got Santa in there, the chair and everything. Just switch the lights, some lady.
Hey, get it! Let me see one of those. No, I'll see. Look right here. It's different. They're suing Santa because he's being unfair to his workers. On 34th Street, they were trying to prove Santa wasn't nuts. They had to like get a bunch of letters from the post office to do it. The guy goes, put them here on my desk, and they like pile up like a big hill on his desk. And he gives one of those 1930s exasperated judge faces, like.
Okay, so what? The suing to prove what? Santa's a bad boss? Seems like a weak plot for a court drama.
No, it ain't about Santa. It's about the elf. It's my sister's keeper situation.
What do you mean it's not about Santa? He's getting sued right here in the paper.
Hey man, let me see one of those. See right here. Santa faces lawsuit over unreasonable request to employee. They're trying to make the elf do some procedure to make him tall, and he don't want it.
Yeah, but wasn't the girl dying?
What? What girl?
The girl in my sister's keeper. She was dying, and that's why she was suing, so she could die.
No. See, the one sister was dying. The other sister was going through his lawsuit to get emancipation. It's a whole bodily autonomy thing. The younger girl was only born to be a genetic match for the older girl who was already diagnosed with bone cancer. So she was basically going through life like a living blood bag for her older sister.
Like Mad Max.
Yeah, like Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Santa has cancer?
No, I don't think so. I think they just need another Santa in the sleigh. An elf's got to be taller to fit the bill. And the elf is suing because it's unfair for his boss to ask him to do that. You know, he'd have to rearrange his whole life and stuff.
Yeah, like raising cabinets and buy new shoes.
No, I get it.
I am.
Don't you have a
job? Yeah, I got a job.
See ya, boss. I look like killing that left bus.
Extra, read all about it.
Okay, I saw the judge come out of the bathroom a few minutes ago, so that's good.
Why is that good?
Judge Proctor's 68. I think we can bank on at least another 35 minutes before he starts thinking about the can again.
Does that matter?
Well, no, not exactly, but we're hoping for, a calm, fair, and compassion-driven trial, and the judge isn't going to think twice about us if he's rocking back and forth trying to aerate his urinary tract. You ever get into a fight with your girlfriend while you're sitting on the Rust Belt waterbed? You're guaranteed to say something you regret. Oh, I should probably turn my evidence before he goes completely piss-blind. Shoot, I didn't check his zipper when he came out of the bathroom. Hey, when they swear you in, do you mind taking a look to see if he has any calico spots? Because if he didn't shake good enough, I'm going to have to change my entire strategy.
Can we please stop talking about pee?
Yeah, sorry, just nervous. We'll be fine. Are you feeling good?
Yeah, and I'll feel a lot better after we win.
That's the right attitude. We will win. You're gonna walk out of here your own elf. Okay, either Santa's lawyer is invisible or this is gonna be a cakewalk.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Proctor.
Now call this court to order. The emancipation case of Ginger v. Santa Claus. Santa Claus? Don't tell me it's a Miracle on 34th Street thing.
No, Your Honor. My client is suing over the right to deny unreasonable requests to person and body. We are seeking full emancipation as well as $150,000 in damages and administration fees.
Yeah, Mr. Claus, we're waiting on counsel.
No, Your Honor. I went to ring on my lawyer and only to find out that he retired in the 20s. The 1720s? He was a pilgrim! I'll be representing myself.
You have my respect, Mr. Claus. Well, the petitioner as the first witness. Floor is yours, Miss Robin.
Thank you, Your Honor. For my first witness, I'd like to call my client to the stand. Ginger.
Please raise your right hand and swear in.
And Ginger, how many years have you been working for Mr. Claus?
12 years.
And could describe some of your day-to-day responsibilities?
Yeah, well, I'm in package wrapping, so I manage papers, ribbons, wrapping tape.
I see. So it's safe to say you have a handle on anything that comes in a box. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Perfect. So let's say Santa were to, ask you to stuff a stocking full of coal. Would you do it?
Well, I would certainly try to accommodate him within reason, yes.
You're a team player, of course. Let's say Santa perhaps asked you to fetch a wedding ring from a storm drain. Would you do it?
Well, I would certainly try.
Of course you would. But by luck, it would seem that your arms are too thick to fit in the cracks. So Santa Claus devises a plan to topple a bulletin board onto you while you sleep, flattening you to the thickness of paper, ensuring that you can fit your hands down that drain. Would you do it?
Well, that would be unreasonable.
That would be unreasonable. It would be unreasonable that Mr. Claus asked somebody to be flat Stanley'd for his own gain. Just as it would be unreasonable that somebody be transmorphed without their own consent. Now, my opposition here will try to make you believe that this transmorphing would be an honor. That the fame that comes with being Santa Claus far outweighs the discomfort to one's person. Let me ask you this. Do you think Flat Stanley enjoys the fame? Do you think he enjoys being mailed from classroom to classroom? Do you think he yearns to catch a football with his friends? Get a kiss on the cheek from a pretty girl? But at least he helped with that wedding ring, right? And imagine his anger when he discovers that there are plenty of skinny-wrist people out in the world who could have fetched that wedding ring, and that he was asked only to do it for the convenience of his employer. Makes me sad for old Flat Stanley. A life stolen.
Objection, Your Honor. Robin is implying that Flat Stanley is a real person.
Yes, Miss Robin, your metaphor is getting very convoluted.
Your Honor, all I'm asking is that we do not make Ginger the next Flat Stanley. Give Ginger the right to choose.
Objection, Your Honor. I think we need to make it clear to the jury that Flat Stanley is not a real person. Therefore, Ginger could not become the next Flat Stanley.
Sustained. Yes, jurors, please note, Flat Stanley is a paper doll. It's a children's story. It's meant to excite children to use the postal service. He's not a real kid. On that note, Miss Robin, a bulletin board, even fully loaded, could not weigh more than, 9 pounds? There's no way that could flatten a child, please. Whatever. Please, Miss Robin, would you wrap this up?
Yes, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm asking you to give my client the power to make his own decisions.
Ginger, it's great to see you as always. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know we're coming awful close to Christmas Eve, and there's a dozen places you would rather be than a courtroom right now. So I will do my best to keep this brief. Ginger, when did you agree to become Santa Claus?
Last Sunday over dinner.
Can you please tell me the exact date?
December 18th.
And at that time you agreed?
That is correct.
Ginger, I have here the Elf North Pole Pledge of Conduct. Can you read to me point 4, please?
Elf Selective Service. Each elf must register for the draft if war is declared by the following countries. Poland is...
Not that one, the 5th point, please. 5th point.
Christmas state of emergency. Responsibilities of an elf cannot be modified within 5 days of Christmas Eve if that modification would lead to the canceling of Christmas.
I'm sorry, Ginger, but it's just too late. Had you spoken to me sooner, maybe we could have made other arrangements. But by the time Robin served me the papers, it was too late to shift course. I apologize that it has come to this, but it is the way it must be.
Damn, he's got you cornered. Look, our only hope of swaying the judge now is to start slinging mud. Sit back and watch the show. I would like to call to the stand my next witness, Flat Stanley. I'm kidding.
Miss Robin, please.
For my next witness, I would like to call to the stand Santa Claus.
Santa, please raise your right hand and swear in.
In.
Mr. Claus, I'm glad that you brought up the Christmas Emergency Act. I was hoping you could shed some light as to what that is to our jury.
Of course, it's a protection I put in place to keep Christmas insured. Positions and responsibilities deemed crucial to present delivery must remain filled.
And there are several times that you've had to leverage this act in history, is that correct?
That's correct.
Let's take a look at some of these times in history that you deem to be crucial. 1931, snowstorm.
Oh, I remember. A blizzard took out our radio tower.
And what about Mingus, the elf?
Mingus volunteered to go onto the roof and hold the radio antenna.
In the blizzard.
I had to maintain comms during my Christmas flight.
Did you have to leave him up there for the following week?
Well, I had to watch the football game.
Mingus received frostbite and lost all 5 fingers on his right hand. We have testimonies that his peers call him No Fingy Mingy.
Well, I just don't think that's reasonable.
Christmas 1948.
Hey, all of those elves were recovered alive.
Christmas 1948, you found it crucial to promote 4 elves to the role of bag holder during your Christmas Eve flight.
I didn't have any tie downs on me.
2 of those elves were lost at takeoff from the sleigh. The other 2 were lost somewhere over Guam.
All of those boys had parachutes, and they were returned before New Year's.
Regardless, you put them at risk of bodily harm for a reason that you deem to be crucial. But nobody ever asks what Santa Claus determines to be crucial. You have a history of endangering elves.
So much discomfort. Are these remaining moments on Earth really worth it?
This is just a minor distraction. I can handle this.
All these years of donated goodwill set to the side for such trivial blunders, a petty group, aren't they?
They have every right to be upset. I've been reckless. It's an entire life for Ginger, even if you and I find it trivial.
Trivial? These are people's lives we're talking about, Mr. Claus. Lives that you've permanently altered.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry.
And so incredibly sensitive.
Can you please just leave me a moment? I need to focus.
You need to wrinkle your nose. You're acting quite limp. You can make these creatures forget you altogether.
Just let me do what I want. You wouldn't understand anyways.
Okay, so how about you help us understand, Mr. Claus? Help us understand why 5 years ago you risked the life of a communications elf named Skipper, accompanying 2 federal agents on an unsanctioned mission to the inverted Earth.
That's classified.
Is it true that your sister is still in prison down there by your own doing?
That's also classified.
Seems like the actions of an unchecked power.
I could wipe his mind, make him perfectly compliant.
No, you will not.
Quite unfortunate. You need to be thinking about what's best for him.
Enough. You don't know what's best for him. I do.
You heard him. He knows what's best for Ginger. No further questions, Your Honor.
Anything you'd like to say, Mr. Claus?
No, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Very well. You may be seated. I think we've heard enough to understand the situation. I'll now ask the jury to retire to their chamber and deliberate until they reach a verdict. We will resume, I'm sure, after a brief recess.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were out here.
It's all right. I'm just taking a moment to get in the fresh air.
I can leave you to it. Robin said you and I probably shouldn't talk to each other while the trial is still going.
Do you really think it'll make a difference now?
No, I suppose not. I'm sorry they were so tough on you in there.
It's all right. Honestly, when you've been doing things as you see fit for as long as I have, it feels good to get a little pushback. When you get to my age, you don't hear much in the way of dissent. Everyone just kind of swims out of your way.
Yeah, I can see that. I didn't know you smoked.
I don't. Or at least, I didn't. I never really liked the image of it, you know, Santa Claus smoking. Never really sat right with me.
My wife wanted me to quit before we got married. It was tough.
Toughest habit to break.
I still crave a cigarette every now and then. Coming up on 2 years. How about you?
500 years. Back then, I was just moving from place to place, doing as I saw fit. But then I saw it. This spirit, this opportunity to make a difference, and I knew I had to hold on to it.
Wait, so when you say back then, you mean before you were...
Before I was Santa Claus, yes. Back then, I was a simple surveyor, Nicholas. I kept to my studies, and I traveled as I saw fit.
So how did you go from that to this?
As the more I roamed, the more I saw. The more I saw, the more I roamed. The world was coarse back then. It was rough, men butting up against each other, but they all had an underlying goodwill to them. They wanted to be better. I just needed to get away to make that spirit shine through.
The Christmas spirit.
Exactly. What I do is simple. Without me, the world still turns, people still laugh and cry, fight and give. But with me there, I give them a reason to point to the sky to be better, to be vulnerable, to outstretch that goodwill.
Santa.
Call me Nicholas, please.
Nicholas. I wanted to come out here and
Ginger, the judge is about to start back up again. We should find our seats. You can talk after the trial's finished. Even now could compromise the ruling.
It's all right. Go back in there. I'll be right behind you. I'm just going to enjoy one more moment in the fresh air. Now I must go. It's been 1 week's time. No one will know what happened to Christmas time. All of the goodwill and children's mirth. Nothing but winter's chill will be left on earth. Not to worry, it won't be much longer now.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Proctor.
Settle, everyone, please. I know this has been a somewhat unorthodox trial. My 30 years as acting judge, never have I seen a case such as this. I have no doubt that history will be made here today. The ruling of this courtroom will set a precedent that could send shock waves through the magic community. With that in mind, I ask that we maintain order and dignity here today. Juror number 1, have you and your peers come to a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Before we read the verdict, is there anything the respondent would like to say?
No, Your Honor.
With the petitioner.
No, Your Honor. We have complete trust in the jury formed here today, and I am sure that they will not compromise the dignity of Ginger. I know that we are presided over a fair judge.
Okay, that was something. You just said you didn't have anything to say.
Yes, Your Honor.
So when I ask you, do you have anything to say? Do you say no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I mean, am I crazy? Whatever. We're wasting time at this point. Juror number 1, would you please read the verdict?
In the emancipation case of Ginger v. Santa Claus, the jury sides with the petitioner. Ginger is not to be held to the demands of his employer, Santa Claus.
Oh my God, we did it!
Petitioner Ginger will be awarded $150,000 in damages and is free from responsibility surrounding Santa Claus, Christmas Eve, and the holiday spirit past December 23rd.
150,000 bones! Ginger, we did it! You're about to be the most famous elf in America!
Yeah.
Ginger, you're about to walk out of here your own elf with the power to make your own decisions.
Surveyor Nicholas, we cannot afford you any more graces. As the clock ticks, you are left with...
One day, I know. Just take me early. There's no reason for me to sit around here just to watch Christmas be canceled. I wish the people of this planet could understand how much Christmas means to them and how much they have been able to mean to me in such a short time. I have hope for them. I just wish there would be a way that I could know they would be okay.
I'll do it.
What?
I'll do it. I have the right to choose, and I choose to do it. The responsibility, the procedure, the mantle, all of it. I choose to be Santa Claus. When can we start?
I still have that day. I'll take it. You guys have put in a lot of effort to be here, and I'm so proud of you. But our cargo is more precious than any little toy drum. So let's check every reading twice, and let's have a great launch.
Launch? What, are we going into space? I thought this was a medical procedure.
It is. I don't know why he said that.
Here he is, the man of the hour. Everyone say hello to Ginger, the elf who saves Christmas.
Thank you, everyone. Really, I'm proud to do it, and thank you, Saint Nick, for giving me this opportunity.
I couldn't think of a better candidate. I literally couldn't.
I know. Just bring my husband back in one piece, okay?
Of course. Our scientists have put together a state-of-the-art transmorpher that's capable of turning a reindeer into a can of creamed corn.
Of course, he will not be becoming cream corn, right?
No. Ginger will become the ultimate form of himself, the perfect embodiment of Christmas spirit.
Just know that whatever happens in there, it'll still be me, and you'll still be my number one.
I know, sweetheart. Go in there and save Christmas. I'll be right here waiting.
I'm ready.
Giddy up in there. Ginger, my boy, how do you feel?
I feel like I was born for this. I won't let you down, St. Nicholas.
I know you won't, Santa Claus.
I got the Christmas spirit in me. I got the Christmas spirit in me. It went from 2'4" and now I'm 6'3". For the world to see. Santa made the blueprint. It spread a lot of Christmas cheer. But now it's time for a better man. Just have the presents this year. Oh, I got the Christmas spirit in me. Oh, I got the Christmas spirit in me. Sugar plums, reindeer, and peppermint trees. I got the Christmas in me.
I got unplugged there.
Oh! Every stain is fine. Don't move.
I don't know where it is. Yeah, I lost power there back in right in my
Wait, in the back? Check the back.
more excitement.
Nobody move.
Nobody move. Nobody move. Take the power cable by the bath.
Back on? Okay.
Let's hear it.
There's a power
I can't take it.
It'll be just like 10 seconds.
This concludes the 7th annual Christmas special. Thank you all so much for being a part of it. Check it out online, probably December 24th at midnight. Thank you so much. Thank you.